Hi everyone, welcome back to Aesthetic Record TV, your resource into the latest news and trends within the aesthetic community. I'm your host, Vivienne Echendu, the vendor relations specialist here at Aesthetic Record. Today we are doing a very special episode with a very special local Texas medical spa. Joining me today is a medical spa director of MedSpot Flower Mound, Jennifer Buck. Jennifer has over 15 years of women's health experience. She's passionate about the customer journey, making sure patients feel at home in an environment that feels just like home. In the clinic, Jennifer ensures that the medical spa is a safe haven filled with delightful scents of essential oils, where women and men can come together to get the best care and services in the industry. At home, you can find Jennifer, her husband, and her 2 children enjoying a hobby farm together, complete with miniature cows and donkeys, and their 2 King Charles Cavalier Spaniels, Chef Remington Buck of Bartonville and Tallulah. Jennifer, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
First off, how are you? How's everything?
I'm so good. It's a wonderful season. It really is. I love the holidays, so I am great. How are you?
I'm doing great. It's finally winter in Texas. It took forever to get here, but guys, it's just dropped 60, so that's exciting winter for us. So tell me, I have to know, what exactly is a hobby farm? I'm dying.
Oh my gosh. Well, a hobby farm. It's not a big farm. You know, the large farms that produce wheat or a dairy farm with milk, it's a tiny farm, right? So it's just a few acres, 4 acres, and I have some cows and I have some miniature donkeys. Everything on my farm is miniature, so that's what's so fun about my farm. You know, I have donkeys that are this tall and cows that are just a little taller, and they're all just super sweet, like a petting zoo suite. Oh. And so it's a lot of fun. I let them out on the driveway. They hang out with the kids. It's just a blast. So it's just right on the outskirts of Flower Mound. So we're kind of in the city, but kind of in the suburbs, so it's really kind of nice.
I love it. It's like a perfect blend of all of Texas. A little bit of farm, a little bit of city.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. It's fun.
Wonderful. So tell me, what inspired you to help open up the MedSpot Flower Mound?
So, menopause. When I was 36 years old, I had a hysterectomy, and I was in women's health for, 15 years before that, and it's funny how many things women don't talk about. When I had my hysterectomy, I didn't realize that my skin was gonna get dry and that my hormones played such a role in wrinkles and what I would look like. And I felt like overnight I turned into a 50-year-old woman at 36. And I looked in the mirror one day and I said, okay, there's got to be more to this. I had a very good friend who was a physician, and she had a medical spa, and I thought, you know what, we need to figure out how to help more people. And so really my journey is what inspired me to want to open a med spa and help other people feel better. Because anytime something happens to somebody, you got to know you're not alone. So if it happened to me, it was happening to a lot of people. And I know how untrusting I am, and how I wanted to make sure that whoever was doing me had the proper credentials and doing things the right way and not cutting any corners. Well, sometimes the best way to make sure that happens is to, do it yourself and to create an environment where that's happening.
So you would say this was a calling, essentially?
I feel like it was, absolutely. Yeah. And I absolutely love this industry. I love where we are now, and I love helping women feel better about themselves, empowering them.
That's beautiful. And you guys are doing amazing.
Yes, thank you. We are. We have an amazing team that helps us to be amazing, for sure. For sure.
And it's definitely noticed. You guys have been, for 5 years since you started, Best of Denton County.
Yes.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you so much. We are so excited about that. We just were told maybe about a month or so ago that we won for 2020, and that is we were so excited to hear that, because there's other competition out there. There are other great med spas out there, and it's really nice to see that that we won again this year for Best Med Spa, and in a couple other categories, cosmetic injections and facials. So it was really, really nice to have that honor, and it is such an honor.
That is amazing. What are you the most proud of at your med spa?
What am I the most proud of? I am the most proud of my staff. We have the most amazing team, and they go out of their way to make sure that they are constantly educating themselves to do better and be better. We sell ZO Skincare, and every single one of my employees has the highest certification with ZO Skincare. They go through all the advanced training for all of our brands that we carry and procedures that we perform. And they all educate the clients, and I think that's what I'm most proud of, is that they gain the knowledge, retain the knowledge, and then they share it with our clients, so that then they can go home and know what to do to take care of themselves when they're not with us, because they can't live with us, right? And when you go home, you have to be able to know what you need to do for your skin.
Especially if you want to maintain the amazing results that you just got.
That's absolutely right. That's absolutely right.
So you have a 4.5-star rating on Google. Amazing.
Thank you.
Let's hear some of what your patients have to say. Lisa said, the MedSpot Flower Mound delivers the best of both worlds, the expertise of a medical office and the relaxing atmosphere and personal attention of a spa. Jennifer Buck and her team are welcoming, attentive, and professional. They've earned my trust, and my skin has never looked better. Patricia said, this med spa is the best. The people are so inviting and wonderful. It's my happy hour every week. The owners are superb, as well as the team. They have been working there to make sure you are taken care of from the time you arrive until the time you step out of the door. Jen, Kara, and Jessie are the ladies I have had the pleasure of receiving the spa services from. If you are looking for a place you can trust with great prices and great people, then you should give them a call. You'll be happy you did, and you deserve it. Tell them Patricia sent you, not because I will receive anything, but because I know they will take great care of you. And you will feel great about yourself when you leave. Enjoy. Those are amazing.
I know, I love hearing them. You read them when they come across, and then you sort of, get busy, and then you forget. And it was nice hearing them again. It definitely makes you feel like you're doing something right. We want to always make our clients feel like they're there to be pampered and loved on.
So what do you think keeps them coming back every single time?
I think one of the things that keeps our patients coming back over and over again is just the knowledge that my staff has and that they're willing to share with the clients. It's educating them, educating the clients. Another reason I think that clients come back over and over is they don't feel like we're just trying to sell them things. It's not just upsell, upsell, upsell. It's, if you don't need anything extra, we don't try to push something on you. But if you do need something extra, we suggest it, and then we tell you why. There's no hard feelings if for some reason the client doesn't get it, can't afford it, doesn't want it. It's just a matter of making sure that they never feel like it's a pushy sales environment. And I think that is something that matters to clients.
It's a relationship,
it
not
is
just revenue.
It is. It is a relationship. We do care about our clients, and I think they feel that. We do. We care about them. We enjoy them. We laugh with them. So many of our clients have been with us since we opened. One of those reviews was from a client, one of our very first clients, right after we opened, and she's still a client. She's amazing, and we just love her.
That's wonderful. What treatments are your patients loving right now?
Right now it's wintertime. So in the wintertime, it's perfect season for IPL, for peels. Both of those treatments kind of help reverse things that happen in the summer. So hyperpigmentation is what we call it in the industry, but so many people know it as sunspots, liver spots, age spots, things of that nature. And so you want to utilize the winter months to kind of turn back the hands of time without them being in the sun. So those are some of the things that we're doing right now, along with hydrofacial and salt facial.
Salt facial, what is that?
So the salt facial is this amazing procedure. It's a little bit newer to the industry than some of the other things that we're talking about today that we've heard about. And salt facial really goes after so many things. I love salt facial in the fact that it treats maskne, acne, eczema, dry skin, hyperpigmentation, pore size, wrinkles. I feel like it's good for everything. Another one of the amazing things about salt facial is it can be done on all skin types. There's something called the Fitzpatrick scale.
Okay.
That we utilize for so many treatments. However, salt facial is one of the very few treatments where all people on the Fitzpatrick scale can be treated. From the lightest of skins to the darkest of skins, and it won't hurt your skin. It isn't a laser and it isn't a peel, so people aren't as scared of it. There's not a lot of contraindications, so it can pretty much be done on everybody year round. It exfoliates the skin, it hydrates the skin, and it replenishes the skin. So it does all these amazing things in one treatment.
So you talked about hydrating, and when I think of salt, I think of like shriveling up. How does the salt facial work to hydrate the skin?
I know, and here's the fun example that I give to all my clients.
Yeah.
Picture this. You go to a Mexican restaurant, and you're sitting there and you're eating the bowl of chips and salsa, right? The next morning, us ladies regret it because our fingers are swollen.
That's right.
Right? So salt draws water.
Oh.
It's going to do the same thing to your skin. So the salt facial is a 3-step facial. It lasts about an hour. The first part is that we utilize salt, and that is going to exfoliate your skin on a very superficial to a deep level. There are multiple settings. So I can use it to give you a glow before your wedding, or I can use it to help with acne scars. So depending on what we're doing the treatment for is depending on what setting of salt I would use. But that salt shoots out and it's exfoliating your skin throughout that facial, okay? In turn, over the next several hours to days, it's gonna draw the moisture to your skin. It's gonna help to give you that salt glow. So you're gonna start with the salt portion, and then we do a cavitation ultrasound. With that cavitation ultrasound, it vibrates the cells in your skin. It kind of opens them up, and what's going to allow is for the product to drive into your skin on a deeper level so that it can work better. Wow. So when I'm putting that plant stem cell extract on your skin or that Mandelic, it's going to help drive that in deeper to give you even better results. Then at the end of the facial, you get an LED light. That LED light can be customized for your skin. Right now, I got to say the most popular light combination I'm using is the red light and blue light, because so many people are struggling with maskne. Red light fights inflammation and redness, where the blue light is killing bacteria. And it is a medical grade device, so it is medical grade LED lights. It is an amazing procedure, and I feel like that's something everybody's utilizing right now.
That's amazing. Can you use it on any other parts of your body?
Absolutely.
Really?
I've done a few cabooses. I've done some backs for back knee, particularly on men. Men seem to be utilizing testosterone right now. It's to balance out their hormones, and sometimes that creates acne on the back. Men are also using it on their face because they don't feel like it's a frilly, frou-frou facial, and they're getting amazing results.
And men get maskne too.
Absolutely. I'm finding that men are getting it more right here, kind of on the bridge, and women are kind of getting it here on the chin. So it's just kind of a funny, just throwback as to what's going on out there. There's no, nothing written about it or anything. That's just kind of what I'm seeing at the MedSpot Flower Mound. Arms are a fun place. So in the summertime, we want these beautiful glowing arms, right? We're wearing tank tops and things of that nature. So people are getting the salt facial on their arms to kind of highlight and look, it gives you a youthful appearance.
An overall glow.
A glow, the salt facial glow, yeah. Absolutely.
That's incredible. Is there any downtime?
No. If we do a salt facial for purposes of scarring or hyperpigmentation, there might be a little bit of downtime depending on how aggressive we need to go for the treatment. But otherwise, on just a normal hydrofacial for dryness or pore texture, things like that, no, there's no downtime at all. You can put makeup on right after.
Wow. So how many sessions do you have to go through to see results?
Typically one. I have never had anybody say to me, oh, I just had that one salt facial and I didn't see any difference. I say that when you leave, you have the salt facial glow, but when you wake up the next morning, that is truly when you're gonna see the best part of what Salt Facial had to offer. Your skin's really glowing and really, really pretty, and it just looks healthier the next day. And it's encouraging collagen production. Anything we do to our skin encourages collagen production, and so it's helping with fine lines and wrinkles too.
So how long have you had the Salt Facial in your practice?
About 1.5 years.
Okay. Have you noticed any impact on your business?
We have actually. I say that people come in and really only need one to see results, right? Well, what ends up happening from that is that they want more. So we're selling packages of 3, and it is really increasing the revenue because people kind of can't do without it, and they want to continue to do it and work it in with our other treatments because it really makes your skin look so amazing, makes your makeup go on so much better.
Speaking of other treatments, what other treatments does a Salt Facial pair really well with?
I really like to do Salt Facial kind of with a combination of hydrofacial, salt facial, and peels.
Okay.
So that way we're able to do a Salt Facial first. When you're doing a Salt Facial, you're really, really exfoliating the skin nicely. I like to do a peel about a week to 2 weeks later, and then follow that up with a hydrofacial to kind of get and slough off all of that skin and finish that off after your peel. And that really, really makes for a really pretty glowing skin. I don't know how else to say it. It's a trio that I really like to do together.
That's amazing.
And it's going to treat fine lines, it's going to treat pores, it's going to treat texture, it's going to treat hyperpigmentation. So it kind of touches everything and really just gives you a youthful appearance.
Have you tried the trio yourself?
Oh, of course. Of course. So that's one of the things too is we don't purchase anything or do anything that we haven't done on ourselves. And I think that's important. So I can tell you how it feels. I can tell you what this setting feels like, because if I'm going to do it to you, I'm going to have done it to myself because I want to be able to relate with you. And I think that's important.
That's incredible. So we're finally hitting winter here in Texas. And I know I mentioned 60 degrees. Trust me, if it drops to below 60, it is winter. Am I right?
Oh my goodness, yes. As Texans, we just don't do cold. It's like 60 degrees. Oh my gosh, break out the sweaters.
Scarves, the whole works.
Gloves, yeah.
So what treatments and services are your patients getting right now, and what tips would you give for dealing with winter skin?
Oh, so in the wintertime, that's the best time to do IPL and peel. People are wanting to address dry skin and, quite frankly, all the damage that they cause themselves in the summer from not wearing proper sunscreen. So peels really help address that. IPL helps to address that, and Salt Facial helps to address that. We're able to use all 3 of those kind of at different timings.
Trifecta?
Yes, to help kind of manage all of those things. One of my favorite things to do is a Salt Facial followed by a peel, followed by a hydrofacial, to really help get your skin just really pretty for the winter. So the Salt Facial is going to really exfoliate the skin. It's going to help with any kind of dark spots, but it's going to help with texture and pore size and wrinkles. And then we're going to do that peel that's really even going to go deeper. It's really going to help slough and shed. And then the hydrofacial is going to go in, and we're going to put antioxidants and peptides, and we're going to just infuse those back into your skin. And at the end of all that is like, whoa. Something else that I think is super important during the wintertime is skincare. It's important year-round, to be frank, but in the wintertime, I feel like that's when people are like, help, particularly this winter, because I think that people are really struggling with, the maskne on top of everything else, on top of aging and hyperpigmentation and the normal pores, and, we have maskne. So I think that Salt Facial really helps with that, and skincare really helps with that. So going from a gentle cleanser to a hydrating cleanser, making sure we put that exfoliating polish in the shower. So we're using that 3 to 4 days a week. And I say those things, I really prefer Zeo. So Zeo is my favorite skincare line, and it's the one that I most recommend to my clients. I do recommend some PCA for acne in younger adults, but in Zeo, I would go from a gentle cleanser to a hydrating cleanser and start using that exfoliating polish in the shower 4 or so days a week, And so many people really don't like using growth factor twice a day in the summer if they're more oily. And I find that in the winter, they're really diligent about it. Now, I recommend they use it twice a day year round, but I find that people are really starting to become compliant. So I think those are the biggest things that I recommend in the wintertime to really help give your skin a nice glow and not dry out and look wrinkly and textured.
What are your thoughts on sunscreen in the winter?
Oh my goodness, we wear sunscreen year round. So so many people say to me, oh, I have sunscreen in my moisturizer that I'm using at home.
Or my foundation.
My foundation, my powder, my skin tint. And no. We really want to use medical grade sunscreen. You really want to use a 45 SPF or higher, and you want to put it on every morning. Now, if you're going to be doing something outside, I do recommend that you reapply that, several times throughout the day. Zio has this amazing new SPF powder that you can keep in your purse, and it actually has a little bit of sparkle to it, and so it makes it easy to, when you're just
on the go,
freshening up, you're able to put some more sunscreen on throughout the day. So yeah, 365 days a year, every morning, yes, sunscreen.
What should a first-time patient expect when they first walk into your clinic?
A first-time patient should expect to be greeted with a smiling face. Our staff is happy to be there, and they are so joyful and welcoming, and it's come be our guest. Kind of like in Beauty and the Beast when you say, be our guest. We want our clients to feel like that. So welcome in, and we offer them a beverage. So, wine, a mimosa, Perrier, water, soda, coffee.
You make it feel like it's your home.
That's right. When you invite a guest into your home, you take their jacket, you offer them something to drink, and a nice place to sit where they feel comfortable. And we allow them to fill out their paperwork, and then we have the provider come in and answer any questions they have, and going back to that educating them on what they're about to have done, and what to expect after. So that's everything we should expect.
That's incredible. Well, thank you so much for joining me today, Jennifer.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it. This has been such an honor.
I enjoyed it, and I learned so much about the salt facial, the trifecta that you offer.
Yes.
So where can our customers get to know more about your services? Where are you located, and where can they find you on social media?
So the MedSpot Flower Mound is located in Flower Mound, Texas. We are located in Lakeside. We are on Facebook and Instagram. On Facebook, it's the MedSpot Flower Mound. On Instagram, it is MedSpot FM. So please follow us. Our phone number is 972-874-0008. You can call and schedule a free consultation with one of our experienced staff members.
And that's a wrap for this bonus episode of ARTV, powered by Aesthetic Record, your all-in-one EMR and practice management solution software. If you are a DFW local, visit the MedSpa of Flower Mound to book your next appointment. If you're interested in learning more about how you can better manage your patient interactions and day-to-day clinic operations by partnering with the most complete practice management and EMR solution in the industry, visit www.aestheticrecord.com, where you can schedule a demo and start your free 14-day trial. Be sure to visit market.aestheticrecord.com, where you can connect with industry experts and shop all things aesthetics. We'll see you guys next time.